It's bright and early this morning, night number 1 of West Coast Nationals. Tonight we just have pill draw, which determines where we line up for our heat race, because we can pick actually where we get a start. And then we have hot laps, which is like a tiebreaker for anybody who ties, and then just 1 heat tonight. We are coming off a great weekend from last weekend. We made the show. We got a top 10. Cars all ready, shined up, and ready to get after it. So we just did our heat race pick. I believe there was 8 heat races, or maybe 7. I picked 4 heat race, and I wanted to start towards the back and on the outside, and all that was left kind of when I got a pick was about, I think 8th in the 4th heat race. So I'm going to start 8th in the 4th heat race and try to get at least like 3 to 5 cars, I want to hope. And then tomorrow I'm going to start 1st in the 4th heat race, and I got to win it. If I don't win it, I'm just gonna lose points. So we're gonna get after it. We're gonna go do hot laps here in a second, and then our heat race.
Problems for Carly Holmes. She slowed off at turn number 2 and now has pulled it to the infield just before the exit of the speedway. But Sean Milligan, the fastest in this 6M.
What happened, sis?
We got 1 lap in, and I was like, I wasn't happy with that lap, and a yellow came out, and I was like, okay, like these next 2 laps are gonna be good. And I thought, my second one was good, and then coming off of 4, the motor just sounded so like leaned out, and I was like, I'm not gonna risk the motor, so I pulled into the infield, and right when I pulled in the infield, it just died, and that's how I just knew it was done. So blew up. We're gonna try to fix it, because this is our main motor. It's a lot better than our backup, but if we have to go to our backup, we'll fix this later tonight.
Heat 1 to the finish line.
Well guys, it is night number 2 here at Red Bluff Outlaws for West Coast Nationals. A recap of night number 1. Didn't qualify so well just because we did blow up after the first lap, but we got it fixed, went out for my heat, started 8th, and motor ran good, everything was good in like the warm-up lap. And then going green, I saw 4th, make a mistake and go down to the bottom and shoot back up to top, and then 6 kind of went down to the middle, and I thought 6 was going to roll the middle and try to go 3 wide. And then that's when I started to get on the gas and go, and that's when 6th place, moved up and put me right in the wall. But so that ended, our night. We're 43rd in points out of 46, I believe. So we got work to do today. Got to win our heat from the pole. So if we can't do that, then it's not going to be a very good points night. I just got to be top 40 to be in the qualifiers. So like I said, I just got to win my heat here, and if I can, we should be locked in to top 40. And if I don't, then I'll have to probably run like the E-main tomorrow. So like I said, I start pole of my heat, so I'm gonna go do that. We just got in the suit right now, and we're gonna go rip. heat race. I started first and I got a good start and I took the lead pretty early on, and I led all 8 laps and I got the job done, won the heat race. So that put us 28th in points from 46, which is really good. So that would line us up front row outside of qualifier number 4. It was a tough race. The track was super slick, super tricky. If you missed the bottom, someone could have got under you, or you could have spun out or half spun or whatever. So I started second, front row outside. I got a good jump. Then the red came out, and they were making sure these 2 people were okay because they flipped. We did a single file restart, which I wasn't too happy about it, but it worked out all in my favor. So then off the single file restart, I just jumped to the lead. I slid the leader and took the lead off of 2, and then we just led the race. A few more yellows came out here and there. We would double file up, and I just had a feeling that second place was definitely coming, especially when I was running the top. I could see the nose, peeking in there a little bit. So I dove back down to the bottom and I just rolled the bottom. So I just rolled the bottom the rest of the race and I got the job done. Overall, it was a great day. Our day is complete. Won the heat race and won the qualifier, which is really good. We should be top 20 in points, probably somewhere between 11th and 20th. So we're gonna be in a B main for sure. Hopefully we're closer to that 11th to 15th stage, so we're closer up front in the B main. I probably think we'll be towards the back of the B, but it's okay. Top 6 transfers. So tomorrow we're just gonna stay confident, keep on racing, and hope it all goes well and I can be top 6. Well, night number 3, we go off 4th in the B main. It's coming up here very soon. We're sitting in a pretty good spot right now, top 6 transfer. So if I could say that at least the top 4, feel most comfortable. But like I said, top 6 will do. Well, we are back home, and I just want to say, what a crazy weekend it was. You know, all the ups and downs we had, from blowing up in our qualifying to barely even making it to the flag stand in our first heat race. And then after all that bad stuff that was happening to us, Saturday, we won our heat race, we won our qualifier, we had great speed. Still trying to figure out the motor issue a little bit throughout Saturday. And then come Sunday, we put a new clutch in the motor. It was all good, everything was good. And we started 4th in our B main, so we were already in a transfer spot. They took top 6. So all I really had to do was hang on to top 6 for 15 laps, which at Red Bluff is very difficult. But I felt very comfortable in the car. You know, I felt like, all right, you know, we can hang on for 15 laps. We can, you know, make the show, like, we can do it, you know. And as the race went on, I believe probably around halfway, somewhere right in there, my clutch handle started slipping. And that's how I just knew this race is not gonna end very well. Like, I gotta do everything in my power to keep this motor running, whether I have a clutch or whether I don't have a clutch, especially under yellow. And so as I was trying to do everything I could by, you know, taking the motor in and out of gear when I had to, or trying to get a little bit more of a run, coming to the green sometimes, we had one bad restart on the bottom, and I believe I was in 5th, and I hate going into corner number 1 on the inside, you know, second row or back. It's not my favorite. The bottom, I feel like, always kind of gets bubbled up or bogged up, you know, a little bit. So I just kind of knew it just wasn't going to be good. And the guy behind me, you know, went into first corner, and he just hooked my rear bumper, and it spun me out. So after that, that was just kind of upsetting because, you know, I was in a transfer. He could have easily gotten to a transfer spot without having to do what he did. But after that happened and the whole clutch handle slipping and having no clutch, there was only 2 laps remaining. And I said, whatever, I'm just gonna pull off. I don't wanna wreck my stuff, you know, with 2 laps to go, I get tangled up and it rips the right front off, you know. So we're just gonna save the car, put it back in the race trailer, you know, let it roll in all in one piece. And if that's the way I end my West Coast Nationals, it's okay. So we didn't have the best luck at our second West Coast Nationals in the open class, but we're gonna try again next year. I wanna thank you all for all your support. Thank you for everybody who's been watching my channel throughout the horrible crash that happened back in July. And sprint car season's right around the corner. I believe my first race is April 21st and 22nd at Douglas County with the 360. With us having this off weekend, I'm gonna work as hard as I can to get that car ready, and I'll probably have a video on that. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all the support. See you guys all in the next one. Peace.